Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. Hope you guys are doing great. Today is going to be a rather short video and some updates to the channel. So as many of you know, I have been racing my car and recently attended 2 full track sessions and did a few trips to Vegas in my car. All of this was performed after my first oil change at 1,000 miles and after I installed both oil separators. Now I'm curious to see if they've been catching anything. I have been checking my oil basically every time I do a race, and I haven't noticed any oil burning. It's been pretty much level every single time I've checked, but let's get the hood open and some light under there to see if they've been doing what they're supposed to. This is the passenger oil separator, and this is the driver oil separator. So I need to remove these 4 screws, and I'll be using this Allen key, and the same for the driver's side. So let's go ahead and get started. Alright, so the oil separator cap is off. And note to anyone that has these oil separators or is planning on getting them, this radiator hose is a bit annoying because it gets in the way to remove this 4th screw, but you just have to pull on it a bit. It does seem like it did catch some oil, so it seems like it's doing its job. So I have this little plastic stick here, and I'm just gonna use it to measure how much oil there is in there. So let's see. Yeah, so it doesn't seem like much. I will be using these shop towels, and I'll just be putting them in here to absorb the oil, make sure it's clean, and then I'll go ahead and close this oil separator and then move on to the driver's side and do the same thing. Well, this one is completely empty. To be honest, I wasn't expecting this, but was kind of hoping it was, because there are mixed opinions on whether the driver's side oil separator is needed or not. I have seen pictures and videos online where some of them do have oil, but others don't. I did do a video in which I installed these oil separators, and many people did ask me what they were for. Basically, they help catch any blowback oil mixed with air that comes from the crankcase, and instead of throwing it back into the intake and valves, it captures them in the oil separator and then just reroutes clean air back into the intake. So in short, it just helps keep the intake and engine clean and healthy. But now I'm going to go ahead and just put the cap back on the driver's side oil separator, clean up, and I'll see you guys in a bit. Well, that was it. It was an easy maintenance task. My car currently has 3,000 miles, so I have gained 2,000 miles ever since my first oil change, and those are some hard-driven miles. Luckily, my car isn't burning any oil because I have read in many instances where people go through a quart every 1,000 miles, but luckily this engine isn't experiencing that. And now onto some channel updates. I will be doing a Q&A video soon, but I do need some questions, so if you have anything that you want to know about me, please feel free to leave it down in the comments down below or on my Instagram. I will gather all the questions and make a video within the next few weeks. Please leave any unnecessary or disrespectful questions to yourself because they will be ignored. I do have some parts ordered for my GT350. They're mainly suspension, but they're on their way. I also have these turn signal lights that I will be installing soon. This is how they look. This will be interesting because I do need to remove the front bumper for this, and I'm not really sure how to do that, so this should be fun, but I'll figure it out. Also, I will be racing the GTR. I know many of you have requested that video, so that race will happen. Even though I already know the outcome, I'm curious to see how my car will do against it. But that's all I have for you guys. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys on the next one.